this video, I will show you the most glass transparent polygel I've ever tried. You've been asking me about it a lot. We will do nail extensions and super cute nail art. Let's get started.
Hello guys, this is Anastasia. This tutorial is recorded by Anna Fox, my former student, and now she's a leading educator in our school. As usual, we need to start with the prep, take off the surface shine with 180 grit file and proceed to dry manicure. This is flame-shaped diamond bit with red abrasive mark. The speed is 19,000 rotations per minute. Once we clean the area under the aponychium and the cuticles, it's time to trim them using the ball bit with red abrasive mark as well. I also would like to show you a cool trick on how you can polish the skin so there will be no tiny hangnails left. You will need a special manicure powder. It's very similar to regular baby powders, and then we will use a polishing bit. Now it's all ready and clean. Let's get rid of all the dust, debris, and proceed to nail prep. We will need two prep products, dehydrator and primer. I use them before doing any kind of nail extensions, whether it's soft gel tips or dual forms. Apply dehydrator, let dry, and then apply non-acid primer to the entire nail plate. When applying nail primer, it's super important to not apply too much. I like that Modelones have this small brush, which is actually very helpful. Then we will need a base coat. I use this base coat for overlays and extensions too. The same thing, apply a super thin coat, make sure that you don't have any empty spots, and then cure in LED lamp for 30 seconds. Now let's do some extensions. We will use stiletto dual forms and transparent polygel. When I posted a few videos with this polygel already, you guys been asking me a lot, like, what kind of polygel is this? So this is by Modelones. It's super transparent because normally polygels are not that glass transparent, but this one is. This polygel is more sticky compared to other polygels by Modelones. That's why I prefer using acrylic brush. And yes, you can do that, but once you use acrylic brush for polygel, you're not supposed to use it for acrylic again. So this is going to be your separate brush for polygel only. Apply it onto the dual form and then to the nail. Cure for 1 minute, and look at this. It's so transparent. At this point, it's hard to believe that we didn't use soft gel tips. This is how clear it is. Then we need to slightly file it underneath to make sure it's super clean, and don't worry, we're going to use the top coat underneath, so it will be super transparent again. Cure in LED, and now let's work on some nail art. We will use Modelones gel polishes for the background, and we decided to use different colors on each nail, so the thumb will be blue, and we're not going to apply it all the way to the top, only 2/3 of the length of the nail. This is Color Cube by Modelones as well. These are solid cream gel polishes, and you can use them for nail art. Actually, if you're doing a nail art like this that requires many hearts, it's so convenient because this gel polish is not runny at all. It's not moving anywhere. And she's using one of my nail hacks that I shared in my previous video on how to easily create hearts. You simply create 2 dots with a dotting tool, and then you take a detailer brush and connect them. So this is super easy and fast. And then we outline it with a white gel polish. Recently, Modelones launched a new LED lamp with adjustable gooseneck head, and also it's in the shape of a cat paw. And since I'm a big fan of cats, as well as Anna, we decided to connect the style with this art. First, we need to mix a clear acrylic powder with some loose glitter. Make sure that you mix it really well. Then we will hand paint a footprint of a cat paw, or maybe of a dog paw. Actually, I'm not sure. I believe they look pretty similar. We want to make it fluffy and also a little bit 3D. To do that, it's better to cure it first and then to use a builder gel by Modelones because it's a thicker consistency gel, so it gives more volume. So we add it on top of the paw, and before curing, add this mixture of our clear acrylic powder and glitter. Then cure for 1 minute, take the remaining powder off, and now we have this beautiful fluffy paw on top. There are different ways to execute this design. Since we used a solid cream gel polish, which gives a little volume, and we wanted the rest of the nail to be super smooth, so she also used a builder gel to seal these hearts a little bit and then sealed it with a glossy top coat. But the fluffy paw design goes on top. Final touches of the nail shaping at the end, and the design is ready. Let me guys know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new nail art tutorials just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.